First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Today's story comes from TheVerge.com. Instagram will start removing influencers' branded posts that advertise vapes, tobacco, and weapons. Instagram announced today that it's cracking down on influencers' branded posts and certain products. Although Instagram has always prohibited branded posts that advertise vapes, tobacco, and weapons, it's going to start enforcing those rules more strictly. It will also start putting special restrictions around the promotion of other products, like alcohol and diet supplements. In these cases, the company says it'll allow creators to restrict who can see their content based on age, which is part of an upcoming feature that Instagram had mentioned earlier this month when it announced that new users would have to input their birth dates when creating accounts. In other news, Facebook created a page with tips and tricks for getting verified to get that blue check on Facebook and Instagram. The page explains that here you'll get the scoop on the verification process and ways to secure your accounts on Facebook and Instagram. Verification badges, the blue check, appear next to the page or account's name as well as in search. This shows that Instagram and Facebook have confirmed that the account is the authentic presence of the creator, public figure, celebrity, or global brand that it represents and helps people more easily find the accounts they wish to follow. Instagram and Facebook's verification team vets all requests thoroughly and bases their review on a number of inputs to determine whether or not an account is eligible for verification. Let's get into the requirements. Pages have to follow the terms of service and community guidelines off the bat. Additionally, accounts must also be authentic, meaning they must represent a real person, registered business, or entity. They must be complete. Your account must be public and have a bio, profile picture, and at least one post. Your profile can't contain add me links to other social media services. Third, your account has to be unique. It must be the unique presence of the entity it represents. Generally, one account per entity may be verified, with exceptions for language-specific accounts. Instagram and Facebook say that they do not verify general interest accounts, for instance, puppy memes. Why are we hating on puppy memes? I like them. Lastly, the account must be notable. It needs to represent a well-known, highly searched for individual, brand, or entity. Instagram and Facebook review accounts that are featured in multiple news sources. They don't consider paid or promotional content as sources for review. Then they explain the process, which is not new to anyone who has wanted the blue check mark. You go through the verification process and hope that you do in fact get verified. I've applied several times despite being the well-known producer of the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing, but have not been accepted as verified yet. If you've had good success with being verified and you've done something in order to earn that verification, I would love to hear about it. You can send me a message at Daniel Hill Media or discuss it in my Facebook group, the Instagram Stories, with other like-minded people who listen to this flash briefing and have input. That's it for today's flash briefing. Thanks for listening.